They move from buff to buff. Now on red buff, but it's going to be Ning with the initiation. Looking to knock back MLG, but he doesn't get it. Misses the ultimate. Crucial cooldown. And the choo-choo trains in the backlines. Everyone's low. Uzi's diving in. Everyone from IG is just going to get taken down. Triple kill being picked up by Uzi. Chasing down the fourth member. Duke's the only one left alive. Penta kills Uzi.
That's the 5th professional, actually the 6th professional penta kill we've seen from Uzi so far. Okay, so the first question I have for you is congratulations.
大招走了，而且皇子绕后了，这波可能是一个反打，要被反开，皇子这个位置非常重要。3个人，4个人，一口进场要杀谁？先干了个杰克拉，我杰克拉这边其实是第一个激活点，自己的伤害很低啊，要直接被一个加强 Q 死了。SK T-Bag in the way there. Kenley's hands. But it is impossible. Impossible is the call from Deficio. Cleanse has been used. Flash already. Sidesteps the cocoon. Avance on fire. Impossible. Gets first blood. Condi's looking for peanut. It's a double kill.
为2位加油打气的。那么此时此刻，你们有什么话想跟所有支持 RNG 和支持你们的粉丝说呢？你看这些应援牌都非常的有排面，很给力。
就非常感谢支持 RNG 的粉丝们。
He's already dead. Wolf wants to jump away. The Deadly Venom maybe taking it down. Letney on the chase as well. Baker going towards the turn. Finds value for the damage. Looks to rip for Letney. Gets himself a 1 kill. It's been a tough game for all of RNG. Whoa! That's a good kick onto Bang. They're gonna find him. Shut down. But it's at the cost of MLXG's life. Xiao who's using the Sanguine Pool. Emo Plague not gonna kill Fake. And it does.
的话应该是看我前面玩了2盘娜美，然后他们想拿到卡玛的话，下路对线的话，那没有娜美的话，卡玛是能推线，然后
Might as well rack up a few extra kills. I think the timing.
Walk this way. Get back here, man. There's the playback. Rain over.
After match interviews, we are here with the 2018 Asian Games Esports Demonstration Event, League of Legends, Gold Medalist and Champion, the People's Republic of China! 你们对面都是韩国队，韩国队我们大家都知道实力非常强的一个战队。你们自己在面对他们的时候是有什么感受？你们自己都在想什么？
其实因为我也是打过很多次这种比赛了，在心态方面我知道我们只要保持得好就有信心战胜韩国队。
Yes， 昨天你们是怎么准备的对今天的比赛呢？
因为我们虽然前几天两场比赛都输给韩国队了，但是在大两场当中我们的失误比较多，然后在今天我们状态打得非常好，然后团队配合也非常好，所以说影响了。
现在是运动员呢，运动员最大的一个荣誉就是拿到了一个金牌。现在拿到了这个金牌，你们准备就回家的时候准备做什么呢？分享给大家。
回家的时候，我们首先选大吃一餐，吃顿好的，因 因为在这里我们平时吃的可能会受到一些东西影响，然后我们没什么好吃的。
So you know what? If the games get a little bit rowdy, if someone just throws a hand up, maybe a punch, I wouldn't be surprised.
For the duration, but that said, we've loaded onto the Rift.
Into the bottom lane to either free up Faker or CA. Here we go though.
Flash engage onto Faker, plus the knockup, but Score is there as well. A cast to the side, MLXG onto the turret, gets first blood, but goes down in the 1-for-1 trade. Teleport was started and cancelled by Keen as Let Me got the knockup, slicing Maelstrom, and Keen looks for a solo kill and gets it.
Passive and stun that the Kennen has here. Here we go.
Ooh, that's the challenging smite. She has chunked down to half. MLXG steps up, lands the knockup.
Winning 2 kills on towards the Xin Zhao, as we're seeing a little bit of a war between Let Me and Score.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he wants this. The cast knocks him sideways. Faker is there.
Let
Me has flash, but Let Me's forced to go deep into enemy territory as he's slowed down by this barrel, places a ward, and here comes Keen over the wall at the blue buff. Let Me with a knockup on the side, Rune Prison, and will inevitably go down up on this rise. The windows of opportunity for Team China to play around Xie and play around this mid lane are getting smaller.
I think right now if you're CA, you should be leaning. Oh, wait a second.
Actually trying to collapse. MLXG following up from behind. Faker has the flash. He's under the turret. Xie decides not to go for the red buff, and he dies. MLXG gets the kill. Doesn't get him over the wall. Looks like he's trying to collapse on Keen, who will find him in the river, slicing Maelstrom. But there's the crescent sweep to reset this. Score steps up as Faker uses the Realm Warp to collapse in. Cataclysm over the wall, knock up and a teleport. We've got a collapse though, as Ming is on his way. Score running as best he can, but Ming is on the prowl. A good body slam gets Score away, but dies to the glitter lance as Xie has got Faker pinned against the wall. He's still got flash, but with nowhere to go. He's going to inevitably drop down to Team China. Over the wall, they chase him from 3 directions. Core JJ follows up. They're trying to commit to this. Faker is trying to play for his life, looking for Let Me, gets the bounce and gets the kill, and ends up trading a 1-for-1. Here we get to see that play from the beginning. Ruler, caught by the dive between Uzi and Xie. Score turns it around by getting a kill onto Uzi, but they end up
long way around.
Oh, we see a dive bottom. MLXG chasing Score away, as I believe that was the cask used. And meanwhile, Faker again in the river is being collapsed upon. Score trading back for another kill. Score now fighting over this blue buff. Dragon is spawning in 90 seconds. Xie desperately wants it. The arrow has found MLXG. He eats himself a nice shield, and even a teleport goes in. He goes in for the blue buff. MLXG looks for the knockup, gets the crescent sweep, but they are well within the AoE radius. They
through was the W from Lulu. That being said, Keen's on you.
That's Blade of the Ruined King. Let Me uses the Cataclysm, slicing Maelstrom. Get back here. Puts him in a cage, and the arrow! No way! It hits him from long range, and Keen still gets
hiding. As long as they feel comfortable, he will stay in lane to fight.
Ming going in, the chains of corruption. They get the knockup on the Score. He's low and dies. Uzi's attack homes and follows. Core JJ gets knocked up, tries to use a glacial fit, clear things out, but Uzi steps up unhindered, and the turret is broken. 6 turrets to 4, and Team China still have the Baron.
You have to draw the lines towards your inhibitor, because remember, this was the bot side. Next Baron that comes up, suddenly it's free game for China. You have to defend this inhibitor in the bottom lane.
That barrel will explode and clear most of it out. Ming goes for the battle dance onto Uzi, but no grand entrance yet. Baron is about to wear off.
That's a massive shield.
There's only a few seconds left before the duration. Chains of corruption. The arrow onto the front line. Uzi uses a cleanse, and MLXG using the crescent sweep, but Uzi's on the far side. They've left Let Me. He goes into the front, but it's Team China in the back as they take a trade onto Keen.
Trading top laners there, but here comes the Realm Warp.
They're about to collapse. This is Team China getting collapsed upon. Score steps forward, but Uzi is free-firing down the corridor. Core JJ goes low. Score backs it up, and that's MLXG dying. Uzi will drop as well, and Team China win the fight.
Such a slim corridor, and hats off to Core JJ.
Coming back to this same song and dance, keeping Let Me away from his team, but that's Chains of Corruption. The arrow has found Uzi. He cleanses back. That's a teleport from both of the top laners, but already Core JJ is dead. Ming steps out. MLXG denies it as best he can, but look at the shield. Uzi steps up. He finds himself a kill onto Faker. Now they're chasing it down. Ruler tries to go golden, but he's got no chance of getting out of this one as Team China. They sacrifice MLXG, but set vision for Team China. They get into the pit. They're burning it down to half. Let Me is racing there. It's already down to half health. Ming gets a ward over the wall. MLXG steps forward as Core JJ tries to separate this. Piercing arrow, gets some good damage onto Core JJ. But now it's Team China taking the Baron. The arrow has found MLXG. He's slowed and Cass knocks him back in. Crescent Slash to try and reset this. Let Me steps forward with a big cataclysm. MLXG goes in, and that's all the AoE. Uzi is exhausted, but does he have enough damage? They're trading. Keen steps up, and he goes down. Uzi finds another kill. He flashes forward. Keen goes down. A series on our hands as Team China take game 1.
So decisive. The squad played around Baron. Hats off to Korea. They recognize that.
Us further into the depths as we get ready to load onto the Rift for this next matchup between the People's Republic of China. Screen changes. Raz, we've done it. We've loaded in game 2.
Now here's what's important. Of course, the composition from Korea does mean that they have to be and see what his focus is.
Look at this, there's no flash for Xie. Faker, the edge of the shield under the turret, and Xie is able to dodge it. Finally dies. First blood, Team Korea.
Which could play into this fight.
Ming just drops the cask. A good flash gets out of this, but that's immediately the follow-up. Glacial Storm lands. Uzi goes in and finds himself the kill alongside Ming. Score is forced to get in there as teleport is completed from Let Me. He's looking for Score, trying to chase him down. The second perfect execution doesn't find the burst damage, but he follows him over the wall as Ming finds the kill. Lamb's respite, but Score has got nowhere to go. Let Me finds the solo kill.
Unreal beforehand. At the very least, China knows that this is going to happen, so they're going to try and contest, but they've already taken a lot of damage on. They can finish it, smite it.
Teleport being started as Dragon has been picked up. Core JJ with no flash, with no unbreakable will, finds himself going down. That's a stopwatch, and Ruler finds the arrow. Still, though, Uzi happy to chase it, and Ming finds another kill. Xie setting up for the dive, though. Still no flash from Ruler as the minion wave crashes in. Good sidestep on the Sun and the Vanguard's edge, but Uzi takes the aggro. They are juggling it expertly and finds the kill in the end, but over the wall, forced to flash away, and Ming gets out before Score can follow up.
And she didn't get out.
He's getting the slow, mounting dread, flash away from the auto attack. Faker has got his own, though. There's no chance for Xie to escape, but he's going to turn on to Ming instead. The stopwatch denies it. MLXG is there. Xie steps up, denies the auto attack. Score goes forward, finds the kill, looks for Uzi. The dives from Xie and Uzi, but they're starting to step up. They found him. They know he's got no flash, and they're able to. No! Uzi gets the kill! Stand united, and he finally goes down as Ming is running for his life in the 1-for-1 trade, but it very well could be 1-for-2 as Core JJ pens the Gragas against the wall, lands the stun. They chase it down. Score gets the kill from Let Me and deny that gold, but Faker heading over to the blue buff.
Blue buff's important. You also have Alistar nearby. It's difficult for a Galio to protect a mid lane push with Rift Herald. He's here just to see if he can get a fight ready. Xie could be the bait.
Oh no, Xie looking for the stun, but misses it. Taunt pulls him in, and Xie falls in. Hook line. They get pushed in. They don't want to step too far forward. They're starting to clear out vision on the top side. But look at this. The next dragon is spawning in 15 seconds. And it seems as though Team China are ready to fight for it.
Yeah, they would have to be able to. Remember, the 2 early dragons Korea got themselves here, so their dragon's going to be crucial.
Faker over the wall, gets a taunt onto 2, and Ming goes down before getting a chance to do anything. Uzi gets some damage onto Core JJ, but he's happy.
Kind of convert that.
Ming is on the side. He's found Faker. Manages to get the body slam onto Core JJ. He's got the ultimate. A cask knocks him back. They're going for the plasma, trying to kill the support. Faker goes in. MLXG is low, but goes golden. And there goes the Lamb's respite. Let Me's ready to get into the fight. Uzi's trying to kite it out on the back, but he can't get through Keen. Let Me steps forward and goes down. Ruler survives in the back.
People in the bottom lane. This is going to be a major push top
Keen
side.
is being dove. His health is going low.
What?
Forced to flash away, as I believe that was Faker getting involved in that play. The bottom tier 2 is traded. Looks like we might have a base race. Uzi trying to outplay this.
In that timer on Uzi. This should be the kill here for Korea. There's no reason for him to stop now.
Xie and Let Me, the 2 split pushers are forced to take a team fight. Teleport onto the cannon minion. Xie goes low, he dives in. Let Me steps forward, but Faker joins the fray just as Ming respawns. Still, Xie dives as best he can. Let Me tries to stall it out, but the double kill, and Team Korea, 33 minutes in, turn onto the Nexus and even up the series 1-1.
Yeah, you think you can get the backstage access to the carries. There are too many bouncers in this club.
Now they are 2 games away from taking the first League of Legends gold medal as we prepare to load onto the Rift. Will it be
Team China? We'll have to see if they can do it. We're getting into game.
as 5 the players make their way onto the rift.
Your jungler. That being said, Olaf is top lane. I don't think they expect this.
Now he's looped around up top. He's dodged through the vision. He's coming up behind them. The body slam is ready. Ruler has no flash. That's the ignite. He goes low and he goes down. First blood. He is non-stop roaming around the map. Teleport. Gets Xie back into lane. MLXG is behind Faker. Flash body slam and...
I want to see how much gold she has to pick it up. So this is what we missed. The dive that came through. Alistar deals a lot of damage and can tank for some time.
From this, as even Uzi is backing away. That's the Predator. Now he sees Score. He's forced to turn and run back to the tier 1, but the Undertow misses. He steps up, lands the snare, and Score can't walk forward. Core JJ and Letme trying to turn this around. A knockup. Battle Dance forces Score's flash out of this. The flash, the knockup over the wall. Letme wants it, and Letme has found it. He gets the kill. MFG collapses. Xie's level 6. He's got the Rift Walk, and Faker is forced to run and hide. As this is 5.
Gets the stun and massive damage. Here comes MLXG.
That's the Predator, and Xie's there too. Chains of Corruption misses. Ruler's the target, pinned against the wall. Double knockup, and Uzi is on him. That could unlock Ming around the map and allow Team China to snowball the game, but MLXG has found Letme. Forced to take the searing charge back towards the turret as he flashes away from Score's Undertow.
Yeah, behind enemy lines, he had to get out of there. They didn't expect the Olaf to be topside because Uzi was like, all right, I guess I get a free tower bottom lane now.
That's the trade. Now Faker's up top. They manage to catch MLXG as a Sleepy Trouble Bubble from Faker finds him, but the knockup goes sideways and denies any follow-up. Score and Faker at lower health. Over the wall, Xie finds a kill onto Faker as Ruler. Team Korea, the late game that their composition so desperately wants.
This is the play that we kind of missed out on because you already saw the damage coming through from Ornn. He just wanted to lay enough damage, so this comes through. Of course, the Kassadin nailing the kill on the Faker. They try for a little bit more, but the stun was there. So, hey, you know, at least he gets out.
Unsafe, as he's not even finished his Blade of the Ruined King, going on 15 minutes.
0-4-0. It's just tough to swallow for any AD carry in this kind of position. Getting dived underneath their inner tower.
Now that's Score actually trying to collapse onto Xie, it looks like. He turns around, caught by Core JJ as Uzi looking for an opportunity in, but that's a good charm from Core JJ. They managed to get the shutdown onto Xie as Team China overextend for the blue buff. They get it, but lose their mid laner. Sleepy Trouble Bubble is ready. Letme turns around to sacrifice himself. And Team Korea...
That's where China would end up being able to, like, give away, let's say, a Rift Herald push.
Now they are setting up a trap on the bottom side of the jungle. That's one way to do it. Call of the Forge God. They've found Keen. He's got a flash, but isn't even going to try burning it.
For China.
And it is so important to bring Uzi down. He is 6-0-2 with a completed Infinity Edge, but they're looking for Faker, and they found him. He lands a Trouble Bubble, but look at the damage. Uzi is godlike. Phase from Team China. Team Korea have been able to stall it out and deny any further presence from Team China. They made it all the way to the inhibitor res, but they haven't been able to break down the base and get closer towards the Nexus than just that push. But, ooh, that Paddle Star, very close. Sleepy Trouble Bubble forces him to feign back and Score, lands an Undertow.
It's just because there's no wave clear here from China. Ornn and Kassadin need the setup, and here's one.
That's the Call of the Forge God. Cannon Barrage steps forward. Faker forced to flash away. Ming with a 3-man knockup. Core JJ looking to go in from the side. They found Xie. He activates the Zanyas, but Uzi steps up, finds himself the first kill. Blade of the Ruined King. Heal matches it. The flash. The auto. He gets the... Is there.
So going back bottom lane is important because the Kassadin is how they got the kill. You had to be looking for it.
There it is. The portal jump and just lands the CC with follow the barrage, and Team China bait out the ultimate.
Yeah, no ulti from GP. They're going to go all in to get this inhibitor now.
MLXG body slams forward, but Core JJ doesn't flinch, holds his ground. Good knockup onto 2. The follow-up from Ming. He's found it, and Ruler's already dead. Uzi steps up as they're chasing in. And Core JJ is forced to use the quickness to disengage. Uzi continuing to look for damage.
In and out from Xie. So every single time they try and focus him down, he just jumps out of the fight.
Uzi steps up. He's looking for Score, and he finds it. Finds a double kill. Turns onto Core JJ under the fountain. He goes low and gets the triple. Core JJ survives. But Uzi sees the opening, and he takes it as he turns onto the Nexus turret and breaks it down. Team China are 1 win away from taking the gold medal.
Match point, tournament point. They are so close to being able to nail it down.
In Team China. But with all of that out of the way, all of the preamble gone, it's time to get into this. Are we going to see something else as we load onto the Rift for the deciding match of this best of 5? And you can hear the fans already chanting on for their teams. Team China versus Team Korea.
30 seconds until the
As there were no pings onto him, and he's heading down for a lane gank towards the bottom lane. That's the slow onto Ming. Flash. Ming trying to set up for some more damage, but the Predator. Peanuts racing up. Devour is ready. Ming is the target, and he goes down. First blood, Team Korea.
Putting down a ward to defend it, so that would look to be a triple buff.
Yeah, Peanuts actually completed his recall. He did not go for that blue buff despite the attempted recall. As MLXG lands the Sonic Wave. The kick sends him back. Core JJ gets pulled and snared. That's the Cannon Barrage. Ruler's out the front, and Ming eats some damage, tries to soak it up. Another Sonic Wave, but the Chains of Corruption does so much. And MLXG decides not to follow. Uzi chases it down, nearly has the damage and finds the kill under the turret. But here comes Peanut. Teleport coming in as it's an all-out brawl. Level up from Ming, he finds the cast. Core JJ goes low. Uzi finds himself the double but dies. Gifts over the kill. Heads back into the mid lane. MLXG is on the prowl. He steps up the shockwave, pulls him in. That's a bait, but there goes Xie. He's forced to back out of this. The Predator, the slow, but Ragnarok means Peanut's able to soak some of this. It falls off just in time for Ming's cast as Xie heads back to Peanut. Team Korea actually collapse on the pit. They bring Core JJ and Ruler, even getting a teleport out from Keen as Let Me close to Mega. Not sure if he wants this fight. Keen completes it. Shockwave pulls MLXG in. He's dead again. Feigning a dive. Faker's roaming away from the mid lane. Ruler steps up, but Ming doesn't take the bait. Uzi does, though. That's the cast again. Pulling Core JJ to the side. A flash gets Ruler out of there. The target's Core JJ. Chains of Corruption has found Ming. He's slowed. That's the hero's entrance, but he's already dead. Ragnarok gets Xie into the fight, but already his support is out. It's a kill advantage for Korea.
He joins in the next fight. Doesn't have teleports, so we'd have to make the travel. But here we go, they're actually committing to this.
Stepping up, attacks the turret. MLXG follows through. They manage to get the snare. Let Me happy to tank these hits. Keen soaking the damage as Xie joins the fight and finishes it off. Finally, the Sonic Wave for MLXG will take the kill.
Baron is up in about 2 seconds, but we're seeing a collapse.
Yeah, Faker with blue buff uses the Dissonant Shockwave again onto MLXG. He's been caught by that spell so many times. Despite the flash, Faker gets...
Now, of course, they can just actually turn their attention towards the top lane as Gnar is just alone.
He's got no flash. Abyssal Voyage is ready. He's trying to build up rage as quick as he can. Chains of Corruption misses, but the flash, he gets caught by the undertow. Lemmy's getting close to Mega. He's got the slam, but dies before he can back towards his tier 2.
A lot of plays to make Keen feel uncomfortable, but the team as a whole...
Flash body slam the cask. He's looking for Ruler. Pinned against the wall. Takes to the skies, but Core JJ sets it up. He's going the wrong direction. Rooted in place, and Ruler goes down. Uzi and Ming find the opening, and they collapse on it. A double kill to
chase them down. Peanuts alone.
This is very risky. Peanuts forced to turn and run. He used his flash earlier, and Letme's able to get revenge. Sidestepping around the vision. Megadar against the wall. Shut down on Peanut. Team is teleporting in. Faker is behind them. Team China are in the pit. As you said, burning through its health. But Faker's ready with the shockwave. He's found MLXG. He goes low, but that's the hero's entrance. MLXG flashes away. No one's defending Uzi. Keen is walking it up, but MLXG gets the kill. Faker, 1 versus 5, trying to hold his ground. He's got no mana. He's slowed, looking for another, but he finds a kill. Finally will die to Uzi as he finishes. Stormrazers locks it down. Now Baron for Team China. All of those turrets that they've been trading earlier are about to pay off as they're pushing up to the tier 2. Peanut low. He's rooted the Ragnarok, and he walks away with his life. But that's a primary initiator. That Olaf gone. The wave clear is non-stop. Faker's trying to push it out, but he already used his shockwave. It's still on cooldown, and Letme is prepping a wave bottom.
The Baron buff cannon minion too. Ragnarok used by Olaf. Even if he joins up, won't have the ability to just get in there.
Faker's trying to hold aggro. He's got flash, but pinned against the wall. Xie finds no opportunity. Forced to use the stopwatch and stall this fight out. Uzi tries to keep him standing, but Xie with a late flash. He escapes, but dies at the last second. Faker lands the auto attack onto Uzi, chases it down, looking for another. He knows there's no flash. He lands the damage, trades the kill 1 for 1. That's a big damage source for another, but that's Baron now missing. Peanut gets back in as MLXG goes down. China overextend, and Faker makes them pay. Ruin King Frozen Mallet and Black Cleaver. Now that's the hero's entrance. We've got a fight breaking out. Let Me chases. He's close to Mega, looking for Keen, but he steps back through the wall. Inside of it, Shie has found Core JJ. He's forcing Ruler back, and that's the Guardian Angel popped. As Uzi joins the fight, Keen is left all alone. He gets some good damage, but snared and stunned. He dies to Uzi.
Gets a little bit of HP back through Triumph, but Core JJ's on the run.
He's split on the far side. Meanwhile, MLXG is doing everything he can to keep Peanut split from the map while Ming prepares a wave in the mid lane. A taunt, and Core JJ will fall. Shie finds the kill.
China and the mid lane getting pushed does make a point that it's going to be about the Baron buff.
Teleport completed as Let Me's back out of the base. Uzi with double buff, back at full health.
Predator.
Peanut with the Predator, but Faker gets himself stunned
Oh my
and
God.
sidesteps the cast. But look at that, MLXG! He finds the kick and he finds Faker. Well, now you get your wish, Raz. As in the top side,
Follow
Faker's
Faker.
at half health. Ming
On
over the wall.
real. Ming.
That's the Predator. Uzi steps up, but dodges the undertow, dodges
Oh
the command
my.
attack, and MLXG, I cannot believe it. Core JJ is able to save Faker. He's still alive, but the inhibitor turret goes down. Super minions mid, super minions bottom. It's going to be a 5 versus 5 stand at the Nexus.
One structure left, and it's down. Nexus is bare open.
MLXG once again lands the Sonic Wave. Faker, he's got double summoner spells. MLXG steps up, but no Dragon Rage. Shockwave is able to pull Uzi in. He takes to the skies. That's the Cannon Barrage. Can he get out of this? She is working onto the Nexus. They just need to destroy that building and they win, but Uzi gets the kill. Onto Peanut. That's the hero's entrance. He's not stopping. He wants it. Let Me on the side finds entry, and Team Korea cannot find a way back into this. Uzi turns onto the Nexus, and the People's Republic of Short stepping in. He appeared during the group stages to help the team take a handful of wins, but it was Ming and Uzi who close out the series. MLXG, who risks everything with a Lee Sin match point, goes down in the laning phase, but comes up clutch with the Dragon's Rage onto Faker.
Legends never die when the world is calling you. Can you hear them screaming out your name? Legends never die, they become a part of you. Every time you bleed for reaching greatness, relentless you survive. They never lose hope when everything's cold and the fighting's near. It's deep in their bones, they'll ride into smoke when the fire is fierce. No, pick yourself up, 'cause legends never die when the world is calling you. Can you hear them screaming out your name? Legends never die, they become a part of you. Every time you bleed for reaching greatness, legends never die. They're written down in eternity, but you'll never see the price it costs. The scars collected all their lives. When everything's lost, they pick up their hearts and avenge defeat. Before it all starts, they suffer through harm just to touch a dream. Oh, pick yourself up, 'cause legends Bye.